Hi, it's Dwyer. It's November 21st, 2025. GamblersAdvisory.com, a free site. BettingAngle.us, a free site. Folks, there's a weight clause. According to reports, there's a weight clause in the Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul fight. Just understand, according to Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua is walking around at 265 pounds. Right? Each of his last three fights, he's been above 250. Apparently, the Joshua side had to agree that Joshua would come in weighing no more than 245. Right? Eddie Hearn has some story about, lying to the MVP people, having them believe that Joshua was up around 290. And so they took the deal because that would mean that Joshua would have to lose 45 pounds. Right? Hearn claims this might be inaccurate. Hearn claims that Joshua's at 265 right now. Folks, that would be in 1 month's time. The fight's scheduled for next month. In fact, it's less than a month from now. That would still require Joshua to lose 20 pounds for this fight. So just be aware that even though this fight is at heavyweight, there's a weight restriction in the contract. Right? Joshua is going to have to spend some time losing weight. Right? I'm hoping, and apparently both guys are supposed to get a lot of money on this fight. I'm hoping that if he can't comply with the contract, that the fight still goes forward, but with some financial penalty. What we don't want is a situation like the Chris Eubank, Conor Benn recent fight, the rematch, where one fighter is weight drained and just can't perform in the second half of the fight. Also, for a notable fight where a financial advisor saw a fighter who had just beaten his client, realized that that fighter had gained a lot of weight after the first fight, and immediately, by promising money and stuff like that, got that overweight fighter's signature on a rematch contract where the fighter was not himself, right? Looked slow, looked offbeat because he had to lose weight to make the division's weight limit. Just look at the Roberto Duran, No Mas rematch against Sugar Ray Leonard, right? Let me say that Joshua strikes me as a guy who's always in shape. In other words, he strikes me as a guy who constantly trains, who doesn't balloon in weight. He's not Duran. He's not Ricky Hatton, right? Folks, understand, for those guys who are already in shape, asking them to lose 5 pounds might be a tall order. That's if Joshua weighs around 250 right now. If he weighs 265, as Eddie Hearn is claiming, asking a guy who's in shape to lose 20 pounds in 1 month is going to be a tall order. Keep an eye on it. If you're betting this fight, just be aware that it's in Jake Paul's backyard. It's only an 8-round fight. And now we're hearing Joshua is subject to a weight restriction. Those are my thoughts. Let me hear yours in the comment section of this YouTube video. Thanks for stopping by.